Brandel Chambly was on Dan Patrick's show earlier on Tuesday, Notah, and said that the word vulnerable to him was the yips around the green. He said that Tiger may have a case of the yips, but you, from what I just heard, you said it's not the short game that you're talking about here with Tiger.
No, I was helping the U.S. team and Tiger all last week during the Ryder Cup. So, I mean, we spent hours upon hours together during the actual matches. We walked basically the majority of the Patrick Reed-Roy McIlroy match on Sunday, and there was never, in my view, any indication or concern over any element of the game, except for the fact that when I talked to him yesterday, there was just not the feel that you've heard Tiger mention feels in certain elements of his game. He's reaching for certain shots, and they're just not quite there. There may be 1 out of 10 where he would like to get him to 1 out of 2, 1 out of 3, and be able to call on those certain sorts of shots. Just kind of, I mean, we talked about Clayton Kershaw. I mean, pitcher reaches down for a pitch, whether it's extra speed or extra movement, and if it's there, man, they're great, and if it's not there, they're just they struggle.
So then how do you think the comeback will happen if it does? It'll just be one day he wakes up, he hits some balls, and then the next day he does, and the shots are back, and suddenly he's back on tour? Or will there be an announcement? And if so, when? How do you see this working out from here?
I think that his Foundations event, the Tiger Woods World Challenge down in the Bahamas, will be his first event, and it sets up very well. It opens up a window of time, another 6 weeks, to be able to just kind of start on a steady progression. He's got to start playing more golf. Has not actually played a lot of consecutive holes on consecutive days in the last month. So those are the sorts of things that just you have to work into your practice schedule. And now there's this window of time that's available to be able to address those issues and be able to create a little bit more continuity in his practice sessions. And that's really all it is. I know that there's around him, there's just so much controversy and so many rumors, but having spent so much time with him in the last 10 days, I can just tell you, and having played the game myself, sometimes you just got to put it off a few weeks just to make sure that you got your stuff together.
So you think we'll see him in late November out there?
I think we'll see him, the week after Thanksgiving. I'm fairly certain. Like I said, there's no physical concerns. There's no technical concerns. It's just a matter of getting in a good frame of mind to go out there and start the season.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.